Hello folks, let's start with this right here. And it's about 22 after 6 p.m. on the 1st of September. Now this is important folks. Be kind whenever possible if it is always possible. Well folks, we need more kindness in this world. Here you go folks. You look at this thing here. We want to take the government back. But take it back to what? Take it back to when we were killing the American Indians? The British? Each other? Civil War? The Germans? The Japanese? The Vietnamese? Koreans? Chinese? Russians? Iraq? Afghanistan? Pakistanians? Libyans? Palestine? Syrians? Or when white Christians owned slaves? And folks, I don't think it's a good idea to take it back. What part are we going to take it back to? We have to go forward with love and kindness. That's my opinion, folks. Now here, be gratitude for, support our troops. They've always been controlled by madmen. We look at all the wars, look it up, make your own decision, were started by lies and deceit to rally the citizens. You know, here's USO. I remember USO when I was a kid watching Bob Hope and the USO shows. Everybody watched it. It was part of America. That was the thing to do. Oh, so gratitude for what? Committing war crimes, using weapons of mass destruction, killing innocent people, using poison gas, chemicals, rape, torture, animal sex. Animal sex is the only thing recently with the National Defense Authorization Act of 2013. But prior to that, all these other things have been going on for many, many wars ago. So we don't need wars, folks. And you know what? If there are no armies, there'd be no war. There's armies and political madmen running them, so there's war. Folks, now look at this thing here. These kids are learning to hate. And subsequently, they're learning to hate other kids of other religion or ethnic or diversity, economic class. They're signing their names. Crazy, just craziness, folks. We must stop this hate. Now look at this. White phosphorus, a chemical weapon used by NATO to murder Libya citizens. And the United Nations looked the other way. Incendiary weapon burns fiercely, sticks to the skin, burns deeply until deprived of oxygen, absorption into the body resulting liver, heart, kidney damage. Folks, why is the United Nations looking the other way? And why does Christian nations use this? And it just so happens on non-Christian nations. Okay, folks, we're talking about chemical and the serious stuff. So here we use chemical in Libya, that white phosphorus. Now look at this, Agent Orange. 400,000 people killed or maimed. 500,000 children born with birth defects. Brought to you by Monsanto and the United States government. Now, did the United Nations say anything about Agent Orange? Or was Russia thinking about attacking the United States because of Agent Orange? No, because all countries leave other countries alone so they could have no problem when they wanted to use chemicals or torture. Folks, not good. You know, here, look at here. Senator John Kerry referred this photograph when making his speech today. That was yesterday, the day before. Trying to divide home how awful Syrian chemical attacks. Was he trying to convince us why we should go to war? One problem, this picture isn't from Syria, it was from Iraq, 2003. And the United States helped Saddam Hussein chemically attack the Kurds and Iranians. We helped. We sold the chemicals. As far as I'm concerned, we did. I mean, he might have made some at some point in time. But where was United Nations with this, folks? Nowhere. Look at here, folks. Kosovo. NATO. All these little dots here are supposedly hotspots of depleted uranium, which is a chemical or element that is highly toxic, genetic mutations, nastier than nasty. And it stays around the ground, the air, the earth for billions of years. And where was United Nations? NATO did this. United States, England, France, Germany, Italy, Finland, Sweden, Norway. And the United Nations was silent. Russia was silent. China was silent. All these, NATO is supposed to be predominantly Christian, and these are probably Muslim areas that are getting nuked with uranium. Folks, and not a good thing. Alright, look at this, folks. Waco, Texas. The United States government used illegal gas mixture to murder women and children in a church. And they mixed the gas with methylene chloride, which melted lung tissue once people would start breathing. Put all sorts of bullets in the place and then burn it. But autopsy showed no signs of smoke inhalation. That means they were dead. The government wanted to use the fire to cover up the bullet holes or the chemical attack. Folks, nobody's complaining about that. The government's not a Waco. And look at this. The government is using chemical spray on students. Look, nobody's complaining. Nobody in the government's complaining about that. Alright, here's something United States revealed as enemy of the world. The United States of America stands exposed in the eyes of the entire world as the number one terrorist threat to the future of humanity. Well, I think actually Israel is number one. We are number two. And there are plenty of other countries that are looking to be in the number one or number two spot. Folks, what about this chemical spray? The government is spraying on everybody for the past 20 years. Isn't this against the law? Chemical spray? Folks, this whole world has got to turn around. We're thinking wrong. We've been thinking wrong since the beginning of time. And it's going to be the death of us. We're not only the death of us, the death of this planet and everything on it. We have to stop this, folks. So, that's it for now. Where's the off button on here? Oh, there it is. Alright, so folks, be kind to your neighbor. Be a good person. Pay forward. Do not lie. Don't cause problems. If you see something wrong, try to fix it. roll up your sleeves and try to fix. You know, that's about the only thing that Governor Quinn, uh, the mayor of or governor of Illinois, said that makes any sense. He's as far as he is concerned, folks, he is a leader of organized crime in Illinois. All right, folks, later.